I'm Christine. Welcome to Book Talk. Today we're discussing the first book in a fairly new series, Altered by Jennifer Rush. Now, I was very pleasantly surprised by this. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be bad. I heard good things about it, but I just flew right through it. Altered follows the story of a young girl whose father is a scientist and he works from the basement of their house. It's a big laboratory. He works for a secret private branch that's connected to the government, and they actually test treatments on humans. So one night she sneaks down to this lab because she's not allowed to, and she finds 4 boys down there, teenage looking boys, just in caged glass rooms, like in Heroes when they put them in those rooms, except I think the rooms were a little nicer. They had desks and TVs and stuff. Still, they're trapped in a basement where they're being tested on every day. Eventually her dad pulls her in and she works in the laboratory too. She gets to know these boys, and one day they escape. And Anna, the girl that we've been following, ends up being pulled along with them. This is a very quick, fun read. If you're looking to get out of some sort of slump, if you just need something that is easy to get into, that you're gonna latch onto very quickly, I highly recommend just picking this up. I was in my mourning period, Clockwork Princess. I didn't know what to read. I was lost, and I picked this up and I was immediately drawn into it. The words are pretty big and there's spaces in between every line. It was just very easy to get through, and once you started it you just want to fly through it. I would definitely recommend this book. If I was going to give it a rating, maybe I'd give it just an 87 out of 100, just because at the end I don't feel very compelled to read the next one. Like, I wish it was longer. I think the cliffhanger could have been better, because I wasn't sure if it was a series. I was like, is this just one book? And I had to look it up on the internet to find that there's another one coming out next year. Yeah, I guess that's it for the non-spoilery section. So, bye non-spoileries. Okay, so I don't have that much to say in the spoilery section here, just because I didn't take notes and my brain was not completely engulfed in the book like I usually am because of Clockwork Princess. I blame you for all my problems! I really loved Sam's character. I wish we got to see more of Sam being more human. You know how he's always so stoic? I loved Cass, and when he got shot, I thought he was dead. The thing is, in these books, I thought a lot of people were dead at different points, and then they weren't dead. There's so many points where they're in these fighting life or death situations. When Sam got shot, I was like, oh, put down the book. He got shot in the back, but he lived. And in 2 weeks later, he was standing up and stuff. I know they're altered, but I feel like that's what made me kind of, at the end of the book, because there were so many near-death situations that no one died in. Even Anna. Anna walked right into a trap, basically, at the end, but she ended up kicking ass and getting out. It just seemed so easy how she kicked ass and got out. It didn't take time. It was like boom, 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 boom. There was no point where she was locked in a cage. She had just been hooked up to that bed, and then she attacked Riley that came in after her. You know what I'm saying? Everything was so easy, and I just think it could have been a little more difficult, and that would have felt more realistic. When Trev betrayed them, I saw that coming towards the end, but I really trusted all those boys. I love the boys. It was so much fun to have them around. It was just a book full of boys. It was like a guilty pleasure, I feel like, reading this, because there's just so many boys and this one girl, and it seems like they're all super attractive. They're all protective of her. And Sam, we knew Sam liked her the whole time, but the whole twist, when we found out that he was in love with her sister beforehand, that kind of turned me off to Anna and Sam, because I was like, oh my god, that's really cruel to Danny's memory, even. I know they both have their memories wiped, they don't have any idea, so it's obviously it's fine that they're together. But in my mind, there's just that little switch that's like, oh, like the younger sister stole her boyfriend. That's mean. And being an older sister myself, if I died and my younger sister took my boyfriend, I would be very uncomfortable with that. The whole fake mom ordeal was heartbreaking. The whole time I knew it was the shadows, because she talked about the shadows being off in the tattoo very early in the book. It took her so long to figure that out. Oh, the shadows. That's the clue. Just the shadows! Look at the shadows! You already mentioned it! Why haven't you figured this out yet? And then she was talking about the shadows in that one picture she has of her mom. I thought that was going to connect because she was like, oh, the shadows look familiar. I was like, that's because they're on Sam's back. But that didn't end up connecting. I don't know. It was a very enjoyable book. I wish there was just a little bit more character interaction between the action sequences, just because I don't feel like I got to know some of the people as well as I wanted to. Mainly Sam. Also, what left a sour feeling in my mouth was the last line, really, was super cheesy. What color would you use? Titanium white. A white so pure you can almost taste it. This isn't a Natasha Bedingfield song. I was expecting another page with a huge cliffhanger. Then Cass got captured, or then Sam got shot again! But it wasn't like that. Fun read. Quick, fun, exciting read. I'm glad I read it. How did you feel about it? Are you gonna read the next one? I mean, I probably will read the next one. Cool beans. What did you think? I'm Christine. I'll see you next time. Bye!